Hello everyone, this is my contest entry video for Eastwood4life fan. He has recently surpassed 250 subscribers, so congratulations man on that. He's holding a really awesome contest. His last contest was awesome as well, and I fully expect him to, do great things. He's hit these subscriber marks pretty quickly. It took me forever to get to 250. But anyways, enough with that. So I'm going to get into his questions. He has four of them. And we'll get started. First up, um, show your three favorite items from your collection. And I got three things here to show. So first up, we have the Warlock collection. This is from Vestron Video, from Lionsgate. I'm really excited to have this in my collection because the initial releases of this we got for pretty much 2 out of the 3 films were full frame. The third one I think was on widescreen, but they were pretty much bare bones and but basically menus and maybe scene selection at best. I was really excited to actually get this, although I will say technically none of these films were really released on video cassette from Vestron. They were, in fact, the first Warlock film was a New World Cinema release, not from Vestron Video. So, whatever. But I'm still happy to have this in my collection. I guess Lionsgate has the rights; they can do whatever they want. So, we got the Warlock collection. All right, next up we have Reanimator. This is the Arrow release. Really excited to have this in my collection as well. I didn't think we were going to get this when they announced that Arrow was coming to North America because the rights for these movies, or at least the first film, was tied up with Image, and they had released their editions. But really excited to have this in my collection. Really happy to have it. The first time I saw this movie was in the R-rated cut, which is actually longer than the unrated cut. So, and then for the longest time, like I didn't have the video cassette of the R-rated cut anymore, so I couldn't really see the that version unless I watched the deleted scenes. And this version has the integral edition that has both the scenes from the R-rated cut and the unrated cut, which is really awesome. Because the R-rated cut has more story, but the unrated cut has more gore and nudity. So this is an awesome release, and it's got great special features, and that's why it's one of my favorite items in my collection. And next up, we have a Steelbook. This is Looper, and this is from Alliance. And now Alliance is no more because they got bought up by E1. But for a while, they were really doing really cool Steelbooks, and this is one of my favorites from them. And this has got a lenticular magnet, which we don't get too much over here. I know Prometheus was lreleased with the lenticular magnet as well. This is a really cool release. I do like that it has a different image as opposed to this thing here. So it's one of my favorites for that. All right, on to his next question, which is basically name your 3 favorite movie tough guys. Let's get this right over here. Okay, so first up we got Charles Bronson. I really always was a big fan of his, even though his movies were cheesier than his contemporaries. But these are 2 of my favorites here, Death Wish 2 and 3. Still need to get my hands on the first Death Wish movie. I'm not sure I'm going to pick up the Umbrella release for 4 and 5, although this is a great release from them. It even comes with different cuts for, I think, Death Wish 2. I don't think it has an extra one for the other one, but really do love this movie, even though these are the cheesier films. All right, another second pick for favorite tough guy is Jason Statham. I always liked his movies, and Crank is one of my favorites. It's a really adrenaline rush movie, and this is really cool, really over the top, and even kind of sleazy a little bit. All right, and my last movie tough guy is Michael Ironside, and here he is in Turbo Kid. I always liked him ever since I saw him in Scanners, and I loved him when they stuck him in the second TV series, miniseries for V, the alien thing. He was really awesome in that. I always wanted him to be the Punisher back in the day. He was such a badass, and he was also the bad guy in the first Total Recall movie. All right, and now to question number 3, and essentially name your 3 favorite movie endings. All right, so I got 3 movies here. Okay, so first up we have Trouble Every Day. This one stars Vincent Gallo, and this is a film about cannibalism. And I really love the ending of this movie because it gets really, really gory. I don't want to get into it to spoil anything, but It was such a weird, disturbing ending with this one. And speaking of disturbing, we have Old Boy. And the ending of this movie really bummed me out the first time I saw it. It was like, I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting, didn't see that coming. And for that reason alone, I've added it. I don't want to spoil the ending of that. Eventually we will talk about the endings, but I really can't. All right. And last up, we have Fight Club. I really love the last shot of this movie. It's just everything was just so awesome. That and the Pixies playing in the background as the stuff goes down, really, really awesome. So that's that. And now on to his fourth question. And basically, this is an awesome question. Although I'm kind of bummed out because I just can't pick everybody. But if you could have three YouTubers over to your place for a movie night, who would they be? So, as I said before, I'd be happy with anybody from the YouTube movie community, the collector community, over to watch the movies. But so I'm gonna pick three people. Okay, first we have Sin Maniac 77. I've been watching him since before I even started making videos, and I can still continue to watch his end of the month videos from his haul videos. He does it every month. Really, really awesome stuff. And we have the Horror Man, which I'm really happy he's back making videos again, because I was kind of bummed out when he had stopped, and he had stopped for a long time, and I wasn't sure that he was going to come back, and then now he's back, and hopefully he stays. And last, the Horror Fan Man, my buddy Grant. Um, I'd love at some point to actually get down there and meet him in person if I ever get my shit together with finances. Go to England and hang out, do some movie hunting or whatever, or a con or something. So that's pretty much it. So those are my questions, or my answers to Eastwood for Life fans' questions. Um, I'm going to put a link to all of everyone's channel in the description box that I mentioned. And be sure to subscribe to Eastwood for Life fan and get in on this contest. I think it ends on August 5th. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you all later.